Hey everybody, it's Steve. I'm back again to give you guys a quick update on the BetFury platform that I'm using to try to farm staking tokens to be able to build up a good Bitcoin everyday return. It's getting a little bit harder because their dividend pool got so big that they lowered the APR a little bit, and they're always going to be adjusting that based on their dividend pool, but that's still really cool. So this is the site that I told you about to come get free Satoshis at. So this is how you get your free Satoshis. You come to the site, you have to do a CAPTCHA. Let's see, I'm looking for airplanes. I'll just go ahead and there's an airplane, there's an airplane, there's an airplane. Sometimes it's kind of hard to see them. It's not the best CAPTCHA system in the world because it's actually a real one because I don't want bots just farming this, right? It's really cool. You can share this on Twitter if you don't mind spamming your friends a little bit. I've actually won this. That's only 20,000 Satoshis. So it doesn't make you rich, but it gives you a little bit to do some farming of the staking tokens. They have a good referral system, so if you click on the link, thank you very much. It's helping me reach my goal of a good daily income from this site. We're going to go ahead and go look at the staking. I just got paid for today, so we'll go ahead and look at what we're getting. Here's their dividend pool. It was at 68 BTC a moment ago, but they paid out daily. They're paying out, look at this, 1.8 BTC to everybody. This is the amount of staked tokens, so you can see how it's going up and down every day. Or up, 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 because the more people that gamble, they earn them, and the more on the site, they're automatically staked. There's two kind of staking tokens. There's either the one that you get for betting Bitcoin or the one that you get for betting TRX. They have very drastically different APRs, but obviously with Tron, since it's worth so much less, you can use different betting strategies. Like if you had like 1,000 Tron, which isn't really that much money, you could put it on here and you could play the bet half a Tron, double it up, double it up, double it up, and you have a chance of winning some money with that easy strategy, which I'll go over really quickly because that's how I make my Tron. I just do it with extremely small bets. That's how I've got this 125. Eventually they're going to combine these. They're going to do a swap where they basically make them equal, so it's probably going to be something like, I don't know, 12 of these to get one of these, but it's up to you what you want to farm. If you're really looking to make a daily profit, these are the ones that you're going to need. I'm up to 207 BTC from this a day and 0.3 Tron. I've been on here for about 2 weeks doing this. I'm about equal on what the BTC I put into the system and how much I currently have. I currently have 33,000 here that I've been playing with a little bit to try to do some betting. If we go back to the box, besides doing this, I utilize these boxes here to earn some returns. I currently have 4 boxes going. So I deposited 0.0035. So there's 1, 2, 3. That's about 3.1. And then I have 33,000, so I'm at about 3.4. I'm down a tiny bit, but we'll go back here to the staking. I'm getting these rewards every day, so I'll go ahead and confirm those. Really cool. So now I went up a tiny bit. Oh, look, I'm in the 34. It won't take that many days for me to get back to where I would need to be even, which is about 38 if I stop farming. But I'm continually farming these tokens because I'm trying to build this up. I'm doing it 2 ways. I'm doing it through my dividend pool payments. I am also sharing a lot of this site because I think a lot of us could do this, especially if you have some friends you can refer to the site, because then you can get some referrals for them claiming the Satoshis. So if they click this for free, you get a little bit. So I'll go ahead and withdraw those. So as you can see, I just got 500. I got 25 plus 480, so that was 500 from here. And then I also got 200 from the other side, so I'm at 34,500. So now I'm going to go and show you my strategy for farming them. I only use the dice game. When you come to the games, unless you sign up and let them know who you are, you can only play the in-house games. If you want to be more of a gambler, you can maybe play Crash. If you want to farm tokens, then I'd play Dice. I'd stay away from the rest of the games. They're kind of gimmicky. Maybe Keno if you wanted to try to get lucky and hit a match. That's basically like playing the lotto over and over again. But I do Dice. Dice is probably the top one. So first I'll show you the Tron strategy that I use to farm my Tron. It's really very simple. I risk 2 at a time. I do a 100 increase on losing. I put this at 2. I go, how lucky do I feel I'm going to be today? Oh, and I move this to a 50% chance to win. I go to I go down here, I count my clicks. I'm not counting them now because I know what number I want to be at. I want to be right here. This is an extremely small number. You saw how many times I had to click. I'd have to lose that many times in a row before I'd be risking anywhere near this amount of Satoshi. I mean, not this in Satoshis. This is Tron. You start this up, and you don't double click it. Now I have to go back down, and I lost a little bit, but oh well. My mouse double clicks sometimes, and you just let it roll. So you hope that you don't run into an issue where you lose enough in a row to where you would actually lose whatever number you put in your stop loss. Right there, when it stops, my overall suggestion is to just lower your bet back down to your starting position and start it again, unless you have a really big bankroll. Then if you just saw it lose 15, 16, 20 times in a row, you could do some bets of like 0.25, 0.5 TRX to try to win back the two you just lost. Just don't go on tilt. I've done it a couple times. Go, oh, I've got 500 Tron on here. I'll just keep betting till I win. And then I go, damn, I never had 500 and lost it at once, but I had like 120. I went, I'll just bet it till I win, and I didn't win. It's a casino. Casino has the edge. The dice can be very cruel. Be very careful. So now I will show you quickly the Bitcoin one. Let me just see if I could stop this on a win. I stopped it on a loss, but I don't care. It's a very, very small number. So how do I do my Bitcoin? So for me, let's see. I'm going to go little numbers. So I'm going to go roll under. I go 65% chance to win. I start off at 16 sats. You can vary this a little bit. I mean, you maybe go 30, you go 25, kind of depends on how much you want to risk. I only want to risk right now the ones I got for free. So I'm going to put my stop loss on 0.0000. One more zero. I just got 600 for free, right? So I'm going to go gamble away 600. I'm going to put a stop profit on 300, and then instead of increasing on a loss, I'm going to increase on a win, and I'm going to increase 45%. Now, you can vary this a little bit. If you want to lower this down to 60, then you only need to increase by 40. If you want to higher this to have a 75% chance to win, then you need to increase this by about 50. But the baseline that I've seen, some people like doing 60-40. But the idea here is you're hoping you hit a good luck streak, hit your win number, and then go back down to your starting number and start it again. If I can get to 300 profit twice before I lose 600, then my whole farming session is free. If I can't, I lose the 600, but I probably do a lot more farming of the staking token than I would if I was betting big numbers and had one loss really quickly. You could gamble 600 on a 90% win and see how many times you're able to roll those dice before you lose the 600, but I guarantee you one time, on like a 94% chance to win, at least once or twice when you do that, you're just going to lose. I am going to go ahead and do a test and compare how the farming works, but I know that when I go to do it, I'm going to lose on like the first roll, and I'm going to be really sad and be like, wow, I only farmed not even one token because you have to bet 7,400 to get one, when I know this strategy always usually lets me get at least one. So I'm at, and getting one with only risking 600 when you're supposed to have to bet more than that. And I usually get about 2 to 3 when I do this. And sometimes I even win Satoshis and I go up in value for the day. Other times I don't. But basically, we're going to try to win 300 before we can lose 600. We need to win about 8 or 9 of these bets in a row to get that many. And if I don't win them pretty quickly, then I'm not going to probably win them, but you never know. Let me just make sure I have these right. I do. Okay, let's start this. I should have started it sooner. And we're going to, as you see, we'll go down here because we don't really need to see it. The idea is when you get on a winning streak, you increase your bet, but you're always betting within what you won from before. So this bet is always slightly less than the last bet. So see right here, I bet 47, but I had just 149. So once I win, I'm going to net at least 2 or 3 Satoshis into my profitability. And that's okay because I'm only betting 16. So that means if I win 16 times, I've gotten a free roll to start a roll again before I'm really going down in profit. And I'm trying to get a streak where I win 300, which almost happened right here. See, I won 200 there, 214. I bet 204. If I would have won that one, I might have stopped rolling. Oh, we went on another streak here. Oh, I won 600 there. I must have already lost. Did I mess up my thing? I wanted you to stop on profit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, that's right? That's 300. I guess I didn't quite make 300. Because I must have been down a little bit. That doesn't make sense to me. 100, 147, 1307. No, I must have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, that is 300. Oh, maybe I'll get it this time. Come on. Yep, there we go. Okay, so now for that whole setup, I was able to stop on the profit. So I made some money, and I farmed up to 270.4. So that was basically a full token. I had to bet all the way up on this last one in 890. No, and almost in 897. I bet a 619, and I won it to get the 900 to get back into the profit. And you see, I had to get a long streak in a row there, but it happens. So that's the basic idea. Then what you would do here is you'd go back down to your baseline, right? I was betting 16, and you'd start it up again, and you'd hope it stops again in profit. You hope it stops again in profit a couple times in a row, and if it stops in profit a couple times in a row before you hit your stop loss, then you're going to be profitable for the day. If it doesn't, then you're not. And then once again, just going over the staking tokens, I now push this up by doing a little bit of farming to 270. I'm still at 208 a day. It'll vary a little bit. This will go up a tiny bit because basically the dividend pool goes up as people gamble, and then it goes back down when they do a payout, right? And the payout just happened, so it just dropped 1.8 BTC. We'll see what it gets up to in the next day if this flies back up. You see it's constantly changing, constantly going up as the house makes a little bit more money. And then this number will go up a tiny bit. Then I'll get my payment. I'll collect it. I'll do my free boxes for 25, and luckily I've got a few referrals. So if you decide you'd like to join the platform, try this out, try to get into the staking game. Just be very careful. Take advantage of this box. Take advantage of these boxes. If you deposit in any BTC, it should only be to purchase these boxes. Do not deposit BTC and gamble it unless you yourself decide that that's how you want to attack this. I don't suggest it because I deposited some TRX and I lost it all. So now I'm trying to get my thing back into where I can be earning about 4 to 5 TRX a day, and then I can wait a month and I'll be even again. That's my plan. If you want to help me out, thank you very much. And then after that, it's just daily income, right? You come every day, you see where your stake is, you collect it, and you save it up to do one withdrawal at a time because there are fees. So make sure you check the withdrawal fees. Make sure you notice you can do it slow or fast, and do the slow one if you're withdrawing small amounts. Only do the fast one if you're doing a very big amount and you want to get it out and get to your wallet. Thank you very much, everybody. Have a good day. Bye.